I'm really just letting this run so that people have a chance to re-queue. But we're gonna start right away. Okay, we are back, and we're right where we left off. So, again, we're just continuing. We're not going to be really going to. We're gonna like just start these up again right after, for each day. Just split up the stream. Give OBS a chance to breathe, I guess, because it struggled even with me cutting a couple of things on this to make it a little easier. It still struggles. So same morning routine. But yeah, I definitely noticed that it seems to just gradually get a little more and more delayed. Oh, we have a helicopter. Look at that. I don't know if it's a friendly or bad helicopter, but helicopters in the default game without mods, they are... Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's just the sound of it flying overhead. I thought that was like just a machine gun blaring or something. But helicopters in the vanilla game, they will get you killed. There's a helicopter event where a helicopter just comes in and it flies around and it's really loud and draws a bunch of zombies to it. And eventually it may spot you. And if it spots you, it's going to follow you around. And if it follows you around and it's drawing a lot of zombies to it, all those zombies are going to be drawn to you too. Yeah, so that's terrifying. This looks like the stream froze. It is struggling. How are you struggling on something so simple? Looks like we dropped some frames, but hopefully we're back. If that looks like it's going to start becoming an issue where it's just going to keep dropping frames back and forth, then we may save this for another day. Or I may switch to recording it and then I'll upload it on YouTube. By the way, those that are watching, if you... Oh, maybe I didn't have the game selected. Whoops. If you want to watch these at a later time, I am putting all of these videos over onto YouTube, releasing them day by day, so that there's a VOD record, basically. Yeah, I can already tell this is a bit delayed. So I'm watching the stream and it looks like the workout just ended. So that's concerning. I guess it'll be a little delayed to me seeing chat messages because they're coming through a little later than I would like. Fast forward to those. And then we can read. We'll have a smoke at 8. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna have to go slow. All these VODs will be over on YouTube later, so another option. Yeah, let's go make some breakfast for ourselves. Got our workout in, got a little bit of our time learning in. Create salad. A tomato salad. What are the ingredients? Tomato. But when you do that, you get more nutrition for it, and it's more satisfying. So, like cherry, you get thirst and unhappiness reduction, which is good. And then I can spice it with lime. Now it's even better. You won't be bored eating this salad. It unboards you. Okay. We'll put that back, and I am still kind of hungry, so let's eat a little bit of the mixed vegetables here. Really? Still hungry? Okay. There we go. Okay. I could go put all of these away and restock my cigarettes. I want to go do that. We're going to continue our generator search from last time. But we now have alarms and lockpicking as a skill. Come on, over to the pile. Ooh, you almost got me. Except you didn't. Oh, is there anything in the trunk here? Yeah, I want to take all of that. I'll leave the gas tank. Put this in our primary inventory so we can unload it faster. Things that are... If you have to take something in or out of a bag, it goes a little bit slower. I'll show you here. Like these are heavier items, so they tend to go a little slower. I put them in a bag. Putting them in doesn't really slow it down because it's coming out of a bag, which is the trunk. But watch here when I unload these things onto the floor. Very quick. Almost no delay. We'll go through all that, drop it. Look at how quick that was. Compared to here, dropping it out of the bag, it takes a moment. Because you got to pull it out of the bag. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these leg pouches. That'll probably be for like guns and stuff later. Okay. No water there. Fill up my water bottle, please. Okay. Okay, so we have our media pile here. Let's put all of these red magazines into it. Reading those, I don't need the skills on them right away, but it does make it much easier to make sure that uh, I don't accidentally pick up extras because now they're marked with these green checks. Again, a mod. Um, a pretty useful one. Okay, cigarettes. Let's get another stack here. We'll re-favorite all those so we don't drop them. And we'll go back onto our search for sledges and generators. Nothing out here? Okay. Okay. Speed Demon definitely makes that reverse and movement very quick. And I like it. I like always having the option. It can make the vehicle a little unwieldy especially if you're not good with tank controls. So a little bit of a two-edged sword there. You know, use at your own discretion. I feel like I'm a pretty good driver though, so I tend to take the perk. Use me zombies. Also, you do not want to be hitting zombies. I think I said already, but your car is so flimsy, and you'll just start your car starts falling apart. How? How did you do that? Okay. Well, that didn't go well for somebody. All right. Another duffel bag. That's good. Come on over, everybody. Come here. We're still fresh. It's still early. We got energy to fight. Ooh, that's not good. Few more. All right, come on. Come on. We got a pile started. All right, so that going over the fence, you really got to make sure you time it well so you don't accidentally take a swing at them like they're standing. Because if you do, you'll miss. Okay. Pile achieved. Turn that off and take it. We're taking all of the watches so that we can disassemble them for electrical skill. Come on, drop this stuff. Duffel bag, we definitely got to take that. That leather jacket's a little damaged. We're not going to bother with it. Okay. Baseball hat we'll put back. We can't shred baseball hats or tights for any cloth material. So they're not going to be useful to us. Maybe if we want to like style up later, but we can worry about styling you know, when we're a bit more settled. How am I hungry again? You too fat. Still 102 kilos. Generator. I see it. I see it. I see it. We got a generator. And a propane torch. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. Drop, drop. The infected blood, that is part of the zombie cure thing. That's not part of the normal game. And I don't think I have any like despawn rules set up for it. So that's one that ooh. That's one that I don't um I don't take off of the off the zombies. All right, when you're holding generators, generators will take both your hands. You cannot hold a weapon while you hold a generator. It is slightly unique like that. Boom. So if you try and switch to your weapon, you will drop the generator. And dropping a generator takes a little bit of... Oh, my trunk is full. Okay. Dropping a generator takes a little bit of time, so you are kind of vulnerable when you do that. All right. Propane torch. We're going to put that favorite. We're going to put that onto our tool belt. And we're going to put on the welding mask. Welding mask is just good defense. Plus, then I never have to worry about having what I need to do metalwork. Downside of it being it kind of limits your look. And the welding mask seems to work kind of like it's a free hit. If you get hit in the face, that would wound you. Instead, it just knocks the welding mask off, which is great that you didn't take that hit. But it does mean that maybe your welding mask just you lose it in a fight and you don't realize it, and then later when you need a welding mask, it's gone. You lost it. Hope you remember where it dropped. Hope you realize that it dropped. That looks like a truck in good condition. Let's go take a look. It looks like a mod truck. Dodge Ram. Yeah, it uses a real name. Good condition, though. It has gas. Locked. Sometimes you can find the key, like, lying around on the ground nearby, or in, obviously it looks like the truck belongs here, so maybe there's a key in here. Ooh. No door. Okay. That's busted down. We'll need that for cooking later. One of oats. Frozen food. Food's always good. General construction supplies. Okay. Well, Yeah. A relatively empty house. Hmm. Okay. No key. It could also be on a nearby zombie, but the longer the game goes on, um, the more likely that zombie will have wandered away. So it becomes harder and harder to track down keys for things, which is where hot wiring comes in. All right, car's nearly full. So let's go back home. We'll mark. Boom, boom. Those are checked. It doesn't mean they're completely clear. I'll use different marks for that later. Hey, a school bus. A lot of zombies. Almost ran into that pole. This doesn't go through. All right. So, with those magazines that we got, like the Dad Steels and the Jeep Rungle, those will let us start making some of the parts for modifying those. I am in Riverside. Yes. Hi, Ice. Welcome. I believe I've got a little bit of a delay here, so please bear with me. But yeah, we're in Riverside, and we have a lot of mods on. But we're on. What are we on? 5 days. We're on day. This is technically our 6th day. So we're trucking through. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Got something like 1,000 hours in this game now, so if anything I am doing is not making sense, feel free to ask questions. I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so we got some food we're going to freeze away. We got to get the generator out of the back of the car. Which didn't actually bring in, did I? Did I leave this running? I did. Ha! Got distracted. Opened, went to go park the car inside and got. I only got like 270 hours. Can't really say much. Oh, it's still pretty respectable. We put some time in for sure. I feel like this is a game that a lot of people either they it's a lot of the mechanics of it I feel like are not well explained. So if you have somebody that like kind of tells you how a lot of these things work, it helps out a lot and you will enjoy it a lot more. Kind of like Minecraft, where there's a lot that you can do in the game that's not obvious. So like YouTube videos, you can learn a lot with it. And this game either really clicks with people or they just like they get frustrated and they end early, which is a shame. But it is a lot of fun. Love it. Okay, can I can make a bobby pin. Perfect. I think that's a mod thing. So okay. We can update our needs book. Generators. Now we just need one generator. We're going to want a second generator for the gas station. We still need a magazine to be able to learn how to use said generators. We got our shovel. Move that out of the way, the game pause thing. We have more vehicles, but we're going to want more and more. Propane torch mask. We got it. Okay. I'm going to keep looking for generator and mag. There is another place in Riverside, very good for looking for reading. What's the population multiplier? I'm on normal with no respawns, and I have the days set to 2 hours long. Survival mode. So otherwise, typical survival rules. And then something like I want to say like 150 to 200 mods on, which is part of why these streams start to get a little delayed. Is it starts to make the game chug a little bit. All right, we're gonna go to the other place that is good for reading material, the school. Usually a pretty high population area. Okay. And ice for a while, I toyed with high population no respawns, and I think between that and playing at a West Point spawn, which is a lot higher population, that is rough. Once you get established, it's a little bit better, but it's really hard to get going, and that can get very frustrating. So I might be able to do high population in like Riverside here or Rosewood, which tends to be a lot kinder for the starts. And I'm not gonna lie, the fact that I'm streaming this kind of influenced my choice a little bit on where to start, because I'm a little distracted streaming. I've got other things to manage, but I figured, you know, why make it painful? I'm doing this for fun, and I'm hoping that it is a long-term. Oh, hello. I'm hoping it is a long-term thing. The West Point high population, it went well a couple of times, and a couple of times it did not. So, and usually, I think this is true of most people's runs, but the very beginning is the hardest part. And then the thing that gets you killed after that is losing your focus, getting impatient, or getting a little too comfortable, a little too complacent, and taking on risks that you wouldn't normally because you're a lot better kitted. But I will say one of my actually more successful West Point runs, I went high aggro. I started near the weapon shop, and I got a shotgun right off the bat. I think it was actually from a house next to the weapon shop. But I got a shotgun in like 300 shotgun shells. And I'm just like, okay, well, what better way to clear an area than to be loud, draw everything in, blow it away with a shotgun, and then once we're getting down to like 50 shells, we just kind of wander away and lead the remaining horde away from our area, and then we've cleared it all out. We have a ton of kills, a ton of resources right away. This is... I'm going to shut up for a second. This... I might have bitten off more than I can chew here. Yeah, we're getting exhausted. Okay. We're going to walk away. We're going to have a smoke. We're just lead the horde away. Sometimes the best way to deal with a horde is to just pull them away from the area that you want to be. They're still coming. All right. Sneak around this corner real quick. Lose the main horde. We still got a lot. Okay. Well, it's more manageable. But I am going to just try and get out of here. There we go. And back down the street. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. I would to DW. Didn't pick up what you meant there. Okay, this is much more manageable. We're doing okay. We got ourselves a little bit of a breather to drive out of there. To make a pile, sir. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're back. We're in better shape. Any more coming? No? Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're out of the worst of it. I might rather than taking this path to the high school that, well, there's now a horde here. I'm going to mark that. I think I'm going to go around the other way. I'm going to try Rosewood insane population. Good luck. Good luck. Personal recommendation just for your own enjoyment. If you haven't, turning off respawns I think is great. Zombies are still going to migrate into areas. No place stays totally safe. But it does give you a sense of accomplishment when you clear out an area that you can actually clear it out. But there can still be zombies that come up and sneak up on you. Another Jeep. Okay, I think I've got that spawn way too high. All right, we're fresh from a previous fight. Come on, everybody. Do our typical backpedal and swing. Shove when they get to be too many. There's another kill. There's a couple more. There's another. We'll start whittling them down. There we go. There we go. All right, good. Good. Ooh. We got the Iron Rodent leather jacket. Oh, yeah. Keep ripping away all of these clothes so that we can tear them apart later for our tailoring skill. And I think we're going to take a little breather in the car before we go and run into the school. Let's take a look at this Jeep. How is this one? Good engine. Engine is the hardest thing to repair. I'm happy with that. Like it's got most of its parts, too. And a key! Oh, yeah. Alright, we gotta take this guy home. Oh! Missed one. Come here, zombie. Over to the pile. Come on. Come on. 5 hits to put him down. Yikes. We need to rest for a minute. Okay. So, to rest, we're going to use the time to work on our carpentry book. Oh, there we go. Cancel that. Run over to the passenger seat, pop out there. Deal with this guy who snuck up. There we go. 4 hits is still more than I would like, but better. Okay, so this is good. This is a good Jeep. We can... Ooh, it's got gas tanks too? Ooh. We're gonna tow that boy home. Actually, we're gonna tow this home. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Give me one of those. We're gonna siphon gas out of here. There we go. And we'll fill up the Jeep with the siphoned gasoline. And put that gas tank in there. And towing, I'm going to put these trunk to trunk because towing can be a little difficult, and if I have these things bumping into each other, I don't want either of these things having their engine damaged. Much rather have their trunk damaged. Engine I can technically repair indefinitely, and the trunk I cannot. Adrenaline junkie build. Hey, that's fun. I got the fat boy, the big fat paper boy build. Take care of these two. Hey, some crop stuff. That's nice. Thank you, man. All right, yeah, the build I've got for this: thin-skinned, high thirst, slow healer, conspicuous, prone to illness, smoker, weak stomach, short-sighted, slow reader, and obese, and out of shape. And then Axeman, Speed Demon, Cat's Eyes, Dexterity, Lucky, Scrap Warrior. I think that's a mod one. Fast Learner, Keen Hearing, Organized, Handy, and Strong. So this is pretty much where we started. I think I've got earned 2 points in maintenance already. I think I started with 1. And then we earned a level of carpentry with the VHS. So it's a little bit of a glass cannon build, but it's one where it makes it a little harder in the beginning. But if you can get past that beginning portion and you can get yourself to where you have, all the armor that you need, the weapons that you want, you become quite powerful. Okay. Needs book. We need electricity 5. Fishing, foraging. Foraging 3 is one we need. That's now done. So we need fishing, first aid, electrical, and cooking. That's it. That's all we need to look at. And then all, magazines we find. First aid is 3 we need. Be Like Water by Bruce Lee. Assemble steel nunchucks. Oh, a nunchuck book. That's fun. That's got to be one of the mods I have. I don't even know everything I have installed. Okay. Cooking, farming. Got all that. Electronics and good cooking. Okay. First aid level 3. That finishes our first aid. Book collection. Nice. Fishing. Oh God. Scared the hell out of me with that noise notification. Thank you for the sub. Oh, that is way too loud. Yeah. Enjoy the build. I hope it helps. If back in the VOD, I go over the build in more detail at the very beginning of day 5. Um, so that'll be a good one to see if you want the details on that. I talk more about it on the very first stream of this series, but um, so you've probably noticed that sometimes Zomboid can be a little quirky and doesn't always uh display properly. I didn't realize initially in the stream that like it was freeze framed for the beginning of it. So you couldn't like you can see me moving my mouse around and pointing things out and talking about them, but the screen isn't changing. Um, so you can actually see it in stream 5 at the beginning, and stream 1 I talk a lot more about it, but I'm talking more for like newbies, so it might be a little more detailed than you want. Okay. Let's see. Where was it? Okay. We need fishing, 5, electricity. Okay, 5s. We only need 5s for 3 books. 3 book series. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, that's all done. Nothing there. Another thing I like to do, I've talked about before on this. I like to do builds and plays that are focused on getting all of the learning material and boosting through the. There's our fishing book, and boosting through all of the levels for skills. So that way, if you're doing like a multiplayer stream or like a multiplayer server, it's also very useful because then you will be able to, if you're doing like respawns, then you can get people boosted back up again. There's also mods that let you. I'm gonna just hit your knees until you're dead. There we go. There's also mods that will let you like save your skills in a book, and then you can relearn that way if you want. You never play multi? All right. There are mods that will let you come back to and like have your skills saved essentially. But I tend to not do that. More power to you if you do like that. I kind of like the idea of this is your one life. I don't. When I was first learning, I would do a respawn, but after that, I kind of like the idea of this is your one chance to survive. I'm hungry. Is there anything in this over here I can take? A pop. Sure. Okay. So we actually did pretty well. We only have a couple of level 5 books that we're missing now, which is Fantastic. I love that. Keep all of the reading material because I'm going to go through all of that. But like what I was saying was I like to try and do builds where you study with the books, you watch the VHS tapes to boost your skills quick and early, and then you can really just crush out your skills. All right, we are starting our little car collection. Oh, I almost hit that pole. Looked away for a second. This looks like it's pulling a little bit to one side. I bet these tires aren't inflated properly. Starting to get tired, so we will call an end to the day of exploration and just focus on skill books and whatnot. All right, that car doesn't have any gas in it right now. So we're going to... This is going to be our parking lot of all the cars we're going to collect. We'll just park it there. Detach these two. And I am going to grab the gas cans, and I'm going to go fill them up real quick. I think I have some in the Econoline too. Okay. Yeah, I've got one in the Econoline. And then 3 cans here. Yeah, so I kind of make for the leveling, I kind of make like an education center for myself in my base. And then if you decide that you want to keep playing after you die, you can just like boost your skills back up with books and books and VHSs. And it's kind of great. For that reason, I do something that's a little atypical. Oh, this is too busy. Okay, we'll do this tomorrow. This is too busy. For that reason, I will do something a little atypical. You can get free skills on the TV at 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. watching the Life and Living channel. I went too far. We're gonna go back. And those skills, they're great. Then that's for as long as the TV broadcasts are going, which is usually about a week, sometimes 2. But there's no promise that there's not reruns, for 1. And 2, the booster that you get with the books, that applies to what you watch on TV as well. So with books and the VHSs, you can get Carpentry to 10 if you play it just right, which is really nice. And Carpentry is one of those skills that you really want high. You can also boost autos to like 5-ish, and cooking you can have to like 7 pretty easily. Then like fishing, foraging, trapping, you can get to level 2 easy. I see some of you came back down from the road there. That's a gun. I'm gonna take those boots. Come on. Oh, I'm exhausted. Or drowsy, making that very slow. I think we're gonna retire for the day here. Take that purse. Glasses, you go back on a zombie. Okay. We are only a little hungry. Not too bad. I'm gonna go to bed hungry. I've got a lot of weight to lose, so we're gonna wait that out. I'm still at 102 kilos. I gotta get down to 80. All right, so here's our VHS run. Those are all our learning videos, and then we've got a lot of books. So let's wrap up our day here by reading everything we got. Queue all these up. Looks like we got a couple of duplicates, but that's all right. Okay. Speed that up. Gonna stop for a minute. Take a smoke break. I thought I picked up more. That's okay. These back. Yeah, I've done this run from this location a couple of times. So I tend to get a lot of the reading material right away. There's a bookstore, there's the school, and the post office has a lot of books in the first level. So like we have all of our XP books except for Cooking 5 and Electricity 5. So we're good on that front. And then the VHS store is very helpful. There's a couple of other VHS stores I might make a run to because I did not get as many woodcraft videos as I would have liked. We'll see how it's looking once we are out of VHSs if I want to make that run. Oh, there we go. Got all of the magazines read. And then we're going to read until 10 p.m. And then we're going to call this stream, end it, and immediately restart for day 7. Complete our first week in the Zomboid world. So, those watching, don't feel like you need to run away. We will be right back immediately after we end the stream. And I'll run the preamble video a little bit just to give people a chance to connect and start watching. Yeah, I do. Each stream is 1 day in the Zomboid world. So kind of breaks them down in a little more bite size, or like 40 minutes to an hour. This stream is just ticked over an hour. But yeah, it breaks it up a little bit. It gives OBS a chance to breathe. Uh, and when these are made into VODs later, it makes the editing so much easier. In that I don't have to edit. I have it broken down day by day. Okay. Took this over. There we go. Okay. So, quick summary. We got all of the books that we need. We got a generator. We still need to get a generator book. We have read a ton of magazines. We have our videos. And we should, once we have this carpentry book read, we're going to boost immediately to level 4 with these videos. And we'll start reading carpentry 5. And we're just going to push it as far as we can. I want to get to level 7 right away. Level 7, you start getting better. Better. Well, I can explain this all in the next one, but you start getting your constructions look better, and your storage boxes hold more, and you can start looking at a stairwell. And a stairwell is very empowering, but we'll go over that later. Thank you for watching. The next stream will be in just a few minutes. All right, see you in a few.